those guys and still be able to have themselves in their position. I think they've both done exceptionally well.
Garrick Favors did not play the other night, and he scores on the pass. Favors in his 8th year out of Georgia Tech.
Hit you in Oladipo.
That's too strong, but look at Young with the offensive rebound, but he threw it away.
Wow, that's what you don't see very often. Two big men make that kind of pass, that quickly, that tight area.
Ricky Rubio in his 7th year out of Spain. 5th overall pick in 09, and he's fouled going to the rim. So free throws now for the Utah Jazz, who have scored the game's last 6. Time now for our forward keys to the game.
That much more unexpendable.
Quinn, is that something that, how do you perfect that as Rubio scores? Is that something that you put a mat on the floor, you drive into the basket and learn how to fall?
You learn how to fall by understanding basically mechanics, physics. You go with it. So if you know you're going to fall, try to get there and keep going, roll it over so you don't fall flat, because that's how you get hurt.
Ingles in the corner for 3. They beat the Pacers down the floor.
That was a poor matchup.
Short again. Jay Crowder is in. He came over in that multifaceted deal that blew up the Cleveland Cavaliers as Ingles hits another 3. You can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this
comes off the bench. His dad, Corey Crowder, played for the Jazz many years ago, and he banks one in from the top of the. Corey Joseph is also back in, so the starting backcourt for the Pacers, Rubio, shooting 41% from the field. That doesn't sound like a lot. It doesn't. 18-point lead. O'Neal finds Rubio. Gobert has come back in. And that's just what he's doing better, Quinn.
He's doing it better. He's playing.
Utah since the All-Star break, first in defensive scoring. Rubio missed it. Gobert, the offensive rebound.
He was able to move Sabonis under the basket.
Was an excellent starter, rotation player for the Celtics. Rubio. Ingles is open, and Ingles too strong.
Watch Rubio coming to get it. You got to go get the ball. You got to come get the ball. I mean, there's no need to run out. When you've got Gobert, you've got to protect the basket. You see right here, you see Victor may be a little reluctant because of that elbow. Then he throws it up at the rim and is able to get it. And you see taking advantage of Ingles is Bogdanovic, who game has the Jazz have 14 assists already, and that's a turnover.
Rubio. When Ricky Rubio is making threes,
you're in a tough spot.
It spells trouble.
Sure, because then they have at least 3 guys on the floor that can.
Pacers made 10 threes on Monday. Rubio short, but he gets the offensive rebound with 37 seconds.
Because Gobert kept it alive while Rubio was getting himself back on the court and into play.
Mitchell knocked away by Oladipo. Ahead to Joseph. And Joseph is fouled by Rubio. They rallied from a 21-point deficit and beat Orlando 114-112. Not a way he wanted to start the 3rd quarter.
Boy, I'm telling you, Rubio put pressure on Joseph and got.
Mitchell, double figures in the first half with 10.
You got to stay disciplined. What he does unusual, Chris.
2 minutes gone by, 3rd quarter, Utah in control.
Oh, boy. I wasn't sure how he was going to get a pass through that, but coming out here, the Pacers have basically gotten a bucket, but this game is in jeopardy, and that's why a timeout has been called, because Nate McMillan knows his group has got to be better defensively. They'll get some scores, but defensively, they got to be much better, Chris.
They have challenged Indiana's defense, which has been one of the best here in late February, March. Jab.
Tip dunk.
Joseph to the basket.
And the Pacers didn't get anything out of it.
Had to be aware. He was either going to shoot it or lob it.
He ball
60% from the field. Indiana trails by 11. It was a 10-point lead at the half for the Jazz.
But I like this defensive possession. I mean, Listen, sometimes they make shots, but you got to have possessions. They've given him, he's a two-way guy, can go up and down.
Second round, Young missed his second round pick out of Iowa State. Young, the basket, he had one of his former teammates on the team. Nazareth Mitru Long, rookie, 24-year-old out of Iowa State, was waived, so he's no longer with the Utah Jazz. Just getting underway in Denver, the Nuggets and the Cavaliers. The Nuggets just ahead of Utah in the West, and the Cavaliers a half game ahead of Indiana in the East. And as we wind down these last 4 or 5 weeks of the year, every game becomes so important.
Yeah.
Utah, the Pacers hit 14 of 26, won by double figures and led by as many as 23, and that's with a left hand, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, listen, the three-point shot.
They have not been a good three-point shooter since the calendar turned to 2018, but it's not been this bad.
That's just bad break by Victor. I mean, he gets the ball and he's pushing it all the way up the court and gets to the other end and he just can't control it.
Bojan Bogdanovich just had a steal and teams throughout the year, and the Jazz defense has simply been better tonight than Indiana's as Rubio hits again.
That's what they do. Now the Pacers just have to regroup.
Pacers scored 15 points in the fourth quarter. This was a 10-point game. The Jazz scored the first 9 to lead by 19. It was not close after that. The Pacers still in fourth in the Eastern Conference, tied with Washington, but they own the tiebreaker because they have a better conference record at 27-16. Every day